Hi, I'm Akshay Jalan and thank you so much for watching this video on YouTube. I'd like to introduce myself by saying that I have myself went through a topsy-turvy career journey before I landed into my dream job at IIT Bombay. And after interacting there with a lot of students, parents, professors, I came to understand that the career selection system in India is faulty, and hence I went on to pursue my certification in career guidance. And after being professionally certified, I've been guiding hundreds of students to get to explore, discover, and grow in the career journey scientifically and systematically. And for this, I founded Career Vision Hub, where we are empowering the students not only through career counseling but actually career coaching, which is helping them to take decisions on their own on various steps in their career journey. If you want to know more about this, I would strongly recommend you to go to my website gakshay.com or careervisionhub.com. That can actually help you to take your career journey to the next level. And you will also get an opportunity to register for my next webinar. So please register on this website gakshay.com or careervisionhub.com. So this is a very important video, and that you had a quick dip into the world of careers. It's time to understand about an important tool that you can help you shortlist career options as per inclinations. Because many of the times students are very keen to know about career options. However, how to shortlist them, what could be the best tool for me, that they are not so much aware or they're not looking forward to. So I have shared with you to quench your thirst about the world of careers, different options. And now I'm going to share with you some tools that can help you take the next step. Because one of the biggest problems that in career selection is twofold. One is the option awareness, which we had in the previous video, and the second is self-awareness. So for self-awareness, we need to understand certain things, and that is what, let's begin. Psychometry is a tool to identify your dream career. So prominent trends in career choices. There are two prominent trends as to how students make their career choices. First is they identify the interest and set off on the chosen path. They choose what's popular and what the friends are going to do. That is the second thing, right? Both of these approaches raise more questions than they answer, as both of them do not take into consideration critical elements which influence career decision in big ways. Now you may be thinking कि sir ये तो मैंने पहले बता दिया, हमने सीख चुके हैं इसको. But I'm reinstating all these facts so that we do not make these mistakes of choosing career solely based on what our friends are saying or solely based on interest. Because it may still happen because we are conditioned to that many times. So it's important to identify your interest. However, at the same time, as I mentioned, we need to consider other factors as well, like especially your aptitude. Like आपको अगर कोई चीज़ में interest है, you also need to have the ability to do that, perform in that way. And if you're choosing what's popular, it may or may not work for you. Like I told you the example, lychee fruit is very popular. But does that mean that everyone can have lychee fruit? Does it that a fish? Will it make sense to a fish? Of course it will not, right? So while it may make sense for a group of maybe humans to go for the lychee fruit, but will it make sense for a fish to go for it, right? So choosing what's popular or choosing what our friends are doing may not be necessarily empowering. So I hope, and I'll be covering this in detail also about, helping you understand about peer pressure as well in the career care blueprint later on that will come. So now on a positive side, things are beginning to change, especially in metro cities where people are understanding the importance of choosing the right career. Maybe it is advent of technology or days of information. Like while there may be only a few, students today are ready to walk an extra mile to find out this information, right? And I congratulate you to be one of those students who want to be aware. So let's move forward. Now, Krishna is very eager. He's well aware of the diverse career options available, but is eager to find a way to accelerate his career decision making process. And he's seeking a tool that can help him efficiently shortlist and identify the best fitting career paths for his unique inclinations. So in this video, let's discover a powerful tool that might just be the solution. So Krishna is looking to gain clarity about his dream career. Let's begin. So what are some questions that we can ask to find the right career calling? There are much deeper questions also. So at the end of the day, a student must know himself or herself inside out to find the right element of their career. Like let's write some questions. Am I interested in this field? Do I want to do it for the next 50 years of my life? Does it match with my personality or skills? Do I have the required intelligence to make it big in this field? Then, am I well equipped to handle the pressures a job in this career entails? So we can look at all these different questions. So to answer this introspection and retrospection questions will come in handy to make a decision. However, I understand that you may be very young, and if you want to carry this exercise yourself at a teenage level or even at the college level effectively is expecting a bit too much. So that's why we have something called career assessments, and more specifically online career assessments that can actually help you, right? So if you remember the various factors that are discussed about choosing a career, there are three primary factors that are very, very important when it comes to career selection. They are personality, who you are as a person. Second is interest, which means what you love doing. And third is aptitude, what you are good at. So a combination of these three factors are very, very vital, which can help you to understand about yourself, become more self-aware, and also connect to the career choices that could resonate with your personality, interest and aptitude, not in isolation. Not any of these in isolation कि interest किस में ज़्यादा है, personality किस में ज़्यादा है, aptitude किस में है. Those can be also found out, but seeing them in totality. So we have this tool called the psychometric assessment, which can actually help you to evaluate personality, interest and aptitude and help you understand the best career options for yourself. So let's try to understand this tool. Let me go back to the screen. Yes. So psychometry is a test which is a perfect blend of three things. First is interest. Second is interest, what you love to do. Personality, who you are as a person. And aptitude is what you are good at. So the link is also shown for where you can get the sample reports. jakshay.com/service. You can go to this link, and here you can also understand about the sample reports. Okay. And you can watch them, and I'll be showing you also one such report as well, which will help you to understand how this psychometric test whole thing works. So now let's try to understand what is career assessment. So in simple terms, a career assessment actually, the psychometric assessment or a career assessment is the same thing. It evaluates the student through a distinct set of questions and tries to decode the possible characteristics. And then the characteristics can match specific career. So characteristics here will be personality, interest and aptitude. So when you browse online, you will stumble across various such career assessments that will ask you a set of questions and will produce some result. But the problem is that the credibility of these online tools are highly questionable, especially on a more scientific level. Because we are deciding the career based on this. It should not be some random test someone has created. It has to be designed scientifically. So every career assessment tool can only procure close to accurate results if it is designed after proper thorough research undertaken by following proper procedures and methodologies. So the process of creating a career assessment tool is not simple, but can bring out miraculous result if it adheres to scientific accuracy. So we have to take this career assessment seriously. We must first ensure that the assessment is created after going several checks. So research, and most importantly, keeping all the factors in mind. That's very, very important, right? So let's try to now understand. So be very careful when you're selecting a career assessment, and we do have an in-house career assessment that is available in the gold membership. I'll show you a sample report about it. If you're already there in the gold membership, when you move to that module, you will be taking that up. And if you're not there, then I would highly recommend that you move to the gold membership or the diamond membership, as the case may be. So reasons why career assessments are booming. So here are some of the reasons why career assessments are the latest stage in decision making. First is they are holistic and detailed. So career assessments lay all the questions that one must consider before choosing a career right in front of the student, who must choose only one option. Thus, the students keep streamlining towards his or her best fit career with the progression of the test. Okay. They essentially make it easier for the student to decipher his or her true interest and match it with the other critical elements. ये तो कैसे find out करोगे ना? Helping them answer questions crucial for making the right career decisions. The next comes technologically advanced. So with online career assessments, one does not have to worry about any personal bias seeping in and any human error during testing. So these tests are completely automated and thus reduce the risk of any human error. Second is facilitate introspection. So career assessments complements the testing procedure with a detailed analysis of students' performance. Thus, a student has a documented breakdown of his or her strengths and also areas of improvement or development while taking the journey of self-assessment. Then is life skills development. So high-end career assessments are also able to match one's motivational levels, personality traits and emotional intelligence. Furthermore, they suggest developmental plans which a student can use to work on their developmental needs. Third is they provide backups. So common issue that students face today is, if not this, then what? So career assessments not only help a student make the right career call, they also provide the answer to what other domains you can go in, if not a particular one. Thus at all times, a student has the flexibility of moving from one career domain to the other if that is required. So we need to understand this thing, that a career match is a factor of many things. So it is prudent that students understand what lies ahead before taking the plunge. So imagine a situation where you have to choose over 300, 400 career options, and there's only one right for you. Isn't it better to employ science, logic, and facts to arrive at a perfect career fitment rather than do some hit and trial method? Thousands of students have immensely benefited after taking the career assessment test. And the mantra for success that all students should remember is, do what you're cut out for, work hard, and make it big. Let's now try to understand the psychometric assessment that we have at CVH. Psychometric assessment that we have is best in class reliability. It is trusted by more than 2.1 million people and help you to understand how aptitude, personality, and interest will impact different career pathways. And it will help you widen your career horizon. So if we look at it in a nutshell, then this psychometric assessment is of 90 minutes, 50 minutes for aptitude, 10 minutes into 5 abilities, and 20 minutes for personality and interest each. And total number of questions, here will be 45 questions for aptitude, 60 questions interest and personality each. Okay, so this is the psychometric assessment details which are there. I'll show you a sample report for your reference. So here is the sample report of a student, which you can see on the screen, and this is a 17-page detailed report which I am going to show you. Okay, so in this there are 3 sections, and the first section that I have for you is the psychometric analysis. Okay, so in the psychometric analysis section we have aptitude. In aptitude, there are 5 different kinds of aptitude. One is numerical aptitude, which is your mathematical concept or a comfort with numbers. Verbal aptitude is a language concept with English and grammar. Mechanical will be your dealing with machines. Spatial will be your visualization techniques. Reasoning will be about your problem solving ability. Then comes, you get 9 questions and 10 minutes for each section. Total 5 sections are there, and this is the marks that the student has scored. It's a time test, and there is a right and wrong answer for each question that is there. Okay. Then comes, and it classifies you, like in terms of potential areas, high potential area. If it's 7 to 9, it's high. If it's 4 to 6, it's medium. If it is 0 to 3, it's low on the 5 different areas. Then it comes, your next section is personality section. So personality section will have a variety of questions, but there are no right and wrong answers. It will depend on how you respond to a particular situation. Okay. Based on that, it will classify into different kinds of personalities. So like, we have emotional orientation. Are you very strong, resilient, or calm? Or are you sensitive, nervous, or anxious? So this white dot will indicate where you are. Are you in the green area, which is towards this? Are you in the orange area, which is towards this? So this student is, the white dot indicates that, and this white dot is lying in the middle. So for this, the student is lying in the middle. Okay, and this is required for certain careers. Like if you are strong, sensitive, nervous, and anxious, it may be a red flag for careers like doctor and pilot, right? And strong, resilient, and calm, of course, is good for any career. That is very much desirable. And learning orientation, whether you are practical, realistic, or imaginative, experimental. So if you are practical, realistic, you could incline more towards careers in engineering, chartered accountancy, etc. Where you need to be practical. You don't need to use your imagination or experimenting much. You need to follow the norms and as it is. Imaginative, experimental, you can be good in maybe careers like art, design, or research also. Then comes your personality profile. So interpersonal orientation. It would be like, are you introvert or extrovert? I think you already know about this, so I'm moving on to the next. Then, consciousness. Are you easygoing or are you very focused? Of course, focus is required for any career. So if easygoing is there, we need to work on it a little bit. Okay. Then we have the interest section. So interest also, there are different kinds of interest. RISEC model, 6 different kind of interest. So we have realistic, where people are doers. Investigative, where people are thinkers who like to analyze. Artistic will be creators who like to express creativity and appreciate art. Social will be helpers who like to help, provide support and care for others. Enterprising will be like who want to lead. And conventional will be people who like to organize and manage data. All these things will be there, right? So now in the interest profile, the student, you will get the top 3 interest areas that is there. So for this student, we have enterprising, likes to lead, social, likes to help people, and artistic. Others are there, but they're on the low side. 4 is there, but this is here is code 779, and it is represented generally in a hexagon. It is called the RISEC model. So top interest theme are enterprising, artistic, and social. So which means enterprising is a persuader, artistic is a creator, and social is a helper. So now based on this, the top 10 career groups are recommended here. You see business management, sales and marketing. So like this, the psychometric report actually helps in understanding this. Okay, we have different psychometric reports for school students, high school students, college students, and working professionals also. Okay, so after going through this, Krishna was very fascinated. Fascinated in the sense by the holistic approach in the technological advancement of psychometric tests, which provide unbiased insights into one's personality, interest, and abilities. So he's eagerly looking forward to take the psychometric test to explore his inner callings. However, he wonders if there are more tools like this available to help students make informed career decisions. So if you're intrigued by the idea of discovering your ideal career, let us know in the chat box. And I invite you to embrace the journey of self-discovery and open up a world of possibilities with the psychometric test. I have an activity for you. Please write down in the comments, yes, I want to take the psychometric test. Please write that down in the chat box, I want to take the psychometric test. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found this video valuable, I would strongly recommend that you subscribe to the channel so that the next video which I upload on career guidance comes straight to you. Thank you very much and all the best.